What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in again. We're back over here in the office. I'm actually here by myself today just because Jared's going through South Jersey sourcing. I was in upstate New York yesterday, and when you guys were following us, we were actually in Connecticut. So we are back here. We're Jersey boys, by the way. Completely forgot to mention because our first video is going to be in Connecticut, but we are from northern Jersey. Not that it matters, obviously, but...
Hey, you talking about Jersey? Me and my friends are from Jersey.
Oh crap, there's more of them?
Today, I'm doing the fun and boring part of this job, and that is the prepping. The prepping is the part where we make sure that we send in the product the way that we want it to be. For example, I'm going to show you right here, products like this that we are sending in to Walmart. We want to make sure that we take all these stickers off. We don't want to send it with that. So we do that today. I go through all of them. I make sure to put them in an inventory badge and we send them out. We could show you guys that as well, the process of how we do it, but literally the prepping sometimes is boring. So we throw on some music, we throw on a podcast, but all we do is just take the sticker off, and I don't want to bore you guys doing that for each one. So I'll show you guys the completed product after, but that's all we do. And we keep going one by one by one. And it's worth it because when you send it to WFS, you don't have to do anything else. They package the product out for you. They ship it out. All you wait for is your payout, which is pretty much almost instant as soon as it sells, since they already have the product in their facility. I must say though, we started this back in September, and we didn't really take advantage of the WFS. We only sent in 2 products that did fairly well for us, but we're starting to send in a little bit more. Now we're sourcing for Walmart products because we want to take it to the next level. And to be honest with you, I don't know if this is going to be a prepping video or if this is going to be a video on how we let you guys know how we did last year. So back in September is when we actually started, and we were like, hey, we have a bunch of dead products in our office, and let us know if you guys want to get an office tour as well. It's pretty funny around. But that's when we started saying, hey, we can't sell these on certain platforms because either we're going to break even or lose money. What can we do? So then we ended up saying, let's look at other places. I made a Walmart account. I saw how certain things were going for a little bit more on there, and that's where we pretty much are buying now to be on there, as well as feed our eBay store and our other platforms that we sell on. I mean, we're on Goat, StockX, eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, Facebook Marketplace, even Craigslist. I mean, we're trying to be everywhere, and that's what it's about when you get into this business, because once you pretty much cut that out. But Jared and I pretty much quit our jobs, and now we have to make sure that we look to see where we can maximize our profits, where we can continuously move product, and just keep the ball rolling, keep the real wheel rolling, and make sure that we consistently get sales every single day. And that's why we have to build our Walmart up. So we had pretty much 30 to 50 products on there, and we ended up doing around 25 to 30,000 in sales, which again was pretty impressive to us because we didn't really do too much to try to build up that inventory. But now we're looking through, making sure that we're finding certain things to sell. And I'll give you one example from here. I actually have it here. I don't know if you guys remember this from the first episode, but we already sold one on Walmart. And as soon as I listed it, we sold it within 5 minutes, and it says $97.49 on there. So we at least paid around $48, $48.75, and we sold it for $130, just like that. Once you take out the fees, once you take out the shipping, we might clear around $100 on this, because shipping for some reason was kind of expensive. I'm not sure why. I think it was because it was over a pound. And if you guys want another video on those type of things, on how much certain things might cost, because we pretty much got it down to a basis as well, let us know. We know some certain things that are under a pound are only going to cost around $4 or $5, but that can probably be for another video. But regardless, we ended up selling this, like I said, and we actually also sold the 3-pack right here, which goes for pretty much what we got it for. And that's why I keep saying, I'm going to emphasize this a lot throughout the channel. You guys need to realize that there's other places to sell products. There's going to be multiple sources, multiple outlets that you guys can end up finding online or in person. So we ended up buying this for around It was around $93, $93.75, and we ended up selling it for $150. It was easy, $150 after fees. They usually take around 15% of that, plus shipping. We easily made around $35 on this product. So that's why I keep emphasizing, just make sure you look everywhere. Please make sure you look everywhere, because I know there's going to be people out there that say, wow, these guys are buying a bunch of crap, or these guys don't know what they're doing. But we're learning, honestly. We're as new as you guys watching into this realm of finding other platforms, like I said, Walmart. And I think I kind of want to emphasize that a lot on here, because a lot of people do eBay. It's fairly simple. There's new realms that I think that people should try out, and I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys with the sourcing, the prepping, how to get an inventory batch down, and just going from there and making sure that you guys can make an extra couple bucks per year, because it's not just us. There's not just Kohl's in New Jersey. There's Kohl's everywhere. There's outlets everywhere. There's retail stores everywhere. And we want to make sure that we're on top of it to give you guys the products so that you guys can also do it, because I can get 20 of these, you can get 20 of these, and we're selling 40 of them. We're going to do it together. We can easily do this all together. So I'm going to prep a couple of these up, and then I'm going to show you the box. I might show you a couple more things, as in, let me show you what you can't sell on eBay, but you can sell on Walmart that we're going to ship in. I'll tell you what we might make as well, and how much it's going to cost to ship this entire thing, because it's not going to be free, but it's pretty cheap, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a bit. So just stay tuned. All right, and we are back. We are back with everything ripped off, all the stickers, everything that you guys saw. That is great. Actually, that's pretty funny. I forgot one. We will be right back. All right, that wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault at all. We are good now. That's just because I found one at the end and I forgot to take it off. So now we are all set here. We have these what do you memes that don't go for much online other than Walmart. And for some reason, they do go for a pretty penny on there. We only paid a couple dollars for them, and they go for around 15 bucks. So $15 sale, $3, not too bad at all. These right here, they're pretty cool. We're gonna put them up for $26.99, WFSing it, and we paid $6 for them. So this was the nicest one in here out of this batch. We got a couple of those in here. The Oregon Trails, I know I spoke about a little bit. We're gonna make it around $9 to $10 on each one. I think we got 8 or 9 of them in there. This one right here was, for some reason, was super cheap. This was $4 or $5 that we paid for, and we are putting them up for $24.99. And the best one in here that's probably gonna sell first is this right here, the Exploding Kittens Good vs. Evil. Never played this before, but it seems super popular online, and we're gonna put this up for a decent price. I think it's almost around retail, $21.99. We only paid $5 for this. So guys, it sounds pretty close, and I know it when it comes to pricing, but it makes total sense, especially when you're packing it into a huge box. And if you didn't see it right there, it's a 21 by 21 by 21 inches box, and it's going to cost $19 to ship. And that's actually super impressive to be sending almost 30 items in here for $19. You can account for almost each one adding an extra dollar, and most of them were making around 40% profit margins or more, which some of them, honestly, well, most of them are around 70 to 100%. And of course, we're going to shoot for higher sometimes. But guys, it's super simple. It's as simple as going to a store, packing in a box, shipping it in. They're giving us the layup pretty much on how to make easy money. On this right here, to spend $19, I can tell you guys the total right now and how much I'm assuming that we're going to make on this. And I can also keep you guys updated when these products do sell, because why not? I want to be truthful to you guys as well. That's what Jared and I want to do. There's a lot of ups and downs in this. Most people would just be like, oh, you should buy this and this is how much you're going to make. But what I'm telling you guys right now, it's all potential. It's all maybe. I'm not trying to sugarcoat anything. There's some things in here that might sit. There might be some bad investments. Oregon Trail that I keep talking about that I think is going to sell, or the Exploding Kittens, they might not sell, and it's okay. There's a lot of things that you might have to take a loss for. It's just part of the business. But there's also a lot of ups. But don't forget about those couple downs, and those downs should never discourage you from actually selling online. You guys should always dip your feet into the water and see what you guys can get done too, because we're going to show you what you can do. I'm going to show you the goods, the bads, the uglies, but the positives as well. So we're going to keep recording that, and I'll be back in a bit to give you guys that grand total and how much we might actually make on this. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm back. So I got the total calculation. So for this specific box, we're sending in $162 worth of product that we spent at Kohl's a couple days ago. Now, with my calculations, so we're going to take out the WFS fees. We're going to take out the $20 that we're spending on the shipping, but we're looking to clear around $115 to $130 in profit. That, again, is an assumption, but it's a good risk. Like I said, we took the little bit of time throughout the day to buy those things at Kohl's. I took about almost an hour to do this. It's safe to assume that it's going to take a couple hours, maybe 2 or 3 to do this, but to clear that easy profit and to not do anything after, it's worth it. And like I said, this is the easy side hustle money that you can be getting on top of other things. This is box 1 of 4 to 5 that I'm going to ship out today. There's another couple items that I want to ship out that this all is going to just continuously accumulate. And all I got my eyes set is tax season, back to school, holiday season, those times that people want to start spending money again. And this is that time. This is the grind that everybody needs to put out to start getting their inventory up to make sure that they're ready for those certain times. When Jared and I first started our business, we did sneakers. And our first holiday season, we practically ran out of shoes. We didn't even assume that it was going to kick up that fast. So now that we had that lesson learned on another platform, we're like, let's start now. Let's make sure we're getting inventory dirt cheap. Let's make sure that we can make over 100% profit margins. And let's make sure that we're just fully stocked up. So again, that's box 1. I don't know how these videos are going to turn out. We're just going to start messing around, doing different things. I want to show you a couple more boxes that we do, a couple other places that we source, more stories, how this all started. Again, a tour of the office, a tour of what we do, show you more things that we're going to be sending out. I hope you guys watch. I hope you guys are entertained. And we want to make them longer. We don't want to make shorter clips. We want to make sure that we're keeping you guys engaged and making sure that we're showing you the most that we can to make sure that you make as much money as you can while watching us. So please subscribe if you can, like the video if you want, and I hope you enjoy it again, and I'll see you in the next video. So peace.